It has been raining the last 2 weekends, so I haven't gotten to do much progress on the greenhouse, but it's starting to come along. Look at that. It's also threatening to thunderstorm right now. Curse you, Perry the Platypus. I have all of the plywood around the bottom third, which looks pretty nice. Before nailing it on, I did do a bunch of wood glue along all the studs, make sure it really sticks going forward. This flashing is here because once I put the plastic up, any water that hits the front of it and comes down will want to drip underneath it, but we want this to catch it and send it down over the top of the plywood, not behind the plywood. And then of course over here we're gonna have windows. I started doing some flashing for the windows, which I know is not like super full coverage flashing, but this is where I am repeating the mantra, it's a greenhouse. It's a greenhouse, it's gonna be okay. If I was doing something structurally attached to my house, I'd probably be a little bit more careful than I did the flashing for this. But if I was also putting a structure in my house, I'd probably not just grab free windows from somebody that were not already flashed, you know what I mean? But I am really liking how it's starting to look. Like, it's starting to look like it's meant to be there. It's also staggering the difference between having sheeting on the bottom third and not having sheeting on in terms of like the movement this way. I had originally put up some cross braces all along, you know, up there and stuff, try to keep the, the movement to a minimum, which didn't work. That portion of the greenhouse is gonna be super stable, but from the bottom of that down to the ground, the 2x4 is still gonna be floppy. Now, it's way less floppy because now I've got sheeting from here all the way down, because I wasn't sure how much this sheeting would actually provide structure. I think it will provide more structure than I was thinking it might, but I really wanted to be sure. And of course, here I go being all concerned about the structure of the greenhouse while the posts for my deck still don't have a 45 up to the beam. I'll get there. I know it needs to be done and I know how to do it. I just, this is more interesting right now. You can see my wife has already been starting to paint it because, once the clear sheeting goes on, you can't paint the outside of it anymore. She's not sure how she's doing the outside here yet, but we'll figure it out. We're not constrained by OSHA. This is a home project. I actually may or may not have used that particular piece of Romex to hold me as I was leaning out of the windows to do some flashing work. Subscribe if you want to keep following it. For now, that is probably this week's update, because I don't think I'm gonna have any energy with the heat wave this week.